So the Bucks win the tip. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
Out to White. And he goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum, and he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into foul. Now, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight, guys.
Thank you, David.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he banks in the lane.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Tatum against Giannis. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Antetokounmpo's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Outside Tatum. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Trent against White. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on the free throw.
White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Sims is checked in, and it's Portis in for Antetokounmpo. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Lillard. Porzingis with the rebound. Boston off to a slow start. It's a 3-point game. Brown's shot is good.
Hey, anytime you're guarding Brown, you have to account for his acceleration.
It's Prince on the wing. White covering. Kuzma passes to Lillard. Jackson down low. Brown on him. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by the Celtics.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And he gets contact and the whistle. whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, look, if you're trying to slow down White, you first have to match his activity.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And that one falls for White. And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. No good on the second free throw.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Prince can't hit. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Pritchard. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bucks trail by 3. Here's Lillard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
The Bucks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Boston making a switch here. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Pritchard. Covered by Lillard. And stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it. The fast break chance. Prince outside. Milwaukee. No good that time either. Tatum looking around. Launches it from deep. And that one released in time, but no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Pritchard in at the point.
Yeah, great read by Tatum there. Recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Porter. Porter's got his first points of the game. And Tatum launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Trent.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
Prince is checked in for Jackson. And both free throws good for Giannis. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The 3 from Tatum. No good that time.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard comes in for Porter. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Tatum's got his first basket of the night. Here's Lillard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Porzingis. Takes it off the glass. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I keep going to that until they stop it.
Trent passes to Prince. Trent kicks to Antetokounmpo. Inside, Antetokounmpo, automatic.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Lillard. Holiday against Trent. Holiday, the pass to Horford. 4 on the clock. It's up to 3. It's hauled in by Trent.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Giannis kicks to Prince. Pass to Trent. Prince dishes to Antetokounmpo. Good work defensively by Horford. The Celtics have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And the jump by Horford.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
Here's Lillard. The rebound by the Celtics. And here's Tatum for 3. Lopez grabs the board.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Antetokounmpo, shot's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Prince against Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Horford for 3. Drills it from outside. Horford's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's a nice play. Horford getting to his spot, ready to fire.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lillard, the pass to Trent. Back to Lillard. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
The Bucks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That's good from Antetokounmpo. He hits both from the strike. With 1 on the clock, that one's not going to go. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now let's catch up with David Ault. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Greetings, one and all, the postseason drama we love and no disappointment.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game. And if they continue to play well, they're going to take control of this series.
Wouldn't that be a nice treat for these fans? Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. They were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. you look at Antetokounmpo in this game, has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 1. They've got Jackson. Kevin Porter is out there with Green. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Sims in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Kuzma kicks to Porter. Green against Tatum. The Bucks working the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson dishes to Green. They're outside. They get it back. Kuzma passes to Porter. Outside for Jackson. Porter. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection, despite the...
And it's White missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Different look for Milwaukee. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Jackson. Trent comes in for Green, and Lillard subbed in for Porter. Here's Lillard. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for White. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And Holiday kicks to Tatum. To Porzingis. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Here's Giannis. Against contact, Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Porzingis with a screen on Kuzma. There's Brown with the 3. Porzingis can't hit.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Out to Kuzma. It's Trent on the wing. White covering. Trent can't hit. Celtics trail by 3. It's Brown on the wing. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Antetokounmpo. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Down low. The kick out to Brown. Here's the teardrop. Sims with the rebound. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo, right wing. Trent passes to Lillard. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 3 on the clock. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics trail by 3. 34 seconds left in the third. It's to Holiday. For the tie, a three-pointer is right on target. Holiday's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Well, if you look at Holiday's three-point numbers, they're more than solid. It's an underrated part of his game.
Here's Giannis. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
The 3 from Tatum. He can't get it to go. Good if it goes. The shot comes out. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David. On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Pritchard in the corner. Horford with it. And the 3-ball is good.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Lillard. That's tipped. Here's Hauser. Defended by Prince. Throws it down. JT.
What a move by Tatum. Finishing strong at the rim.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. A different look from Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Porter subbed in for Damian Lillard. Antetokounmpo kicks to Prince. Antetokounmpo up top, guarded by Tatum. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Right the pass to Tatum. Over Jackson. Tatum, no good.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Porter dishes to Jackson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And just not nearly as effective at drawing fouls on the defense as he was in that first half.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Boston.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this team.
Milwaukee making a switch. Lillard's checked in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 1-point game. From down in the low post, it goes. Antetokounmpo's got 26 points. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Bucks shooting well, 50% from the floor. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that.
Giannis, no good.
Excellent coverage defensively. Making it hard on him.
The Celtics whipping the ball around now. Tatum finds Porzingis. Over on Antetokounmpo. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Some changes here for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jackson. And Porter subbed in for Prince. Milwaukee in the lead. Giannis passes to Lillard. Giannis high post. Tatum on him. Lopez gets to Giannis. Lillard outside. Outside Porter. Out to Kuzma. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Porter pulls it in. Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Holiday.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Porter kicks to Lillard. A three-pointer, no good. White with it, outguarded by Giannis. On the wing, Holiday. Again, the miss by the Celtics, and he commits the intentional foul. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but the foul and hopeless and missing.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though. And he ends up missing both free throws.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Outside Tatum, trying to end the drought. Right between the eyes. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And guys, it all comes down to this one shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0.
Thank you, David.